Okay, let's try this one more time. We're just gonna skip this cinema because apparently looking at this cinema makes my system reboot. I swear, Japanese Windows PC games, there's always something about them which you have to work around. I don't know why the Japanese version of Windows is so much different, but it often has a hard time with the US version of Windows.
Must.
Oh, really? I can't skip it? Oh my god. Let me
Above you?
skip the cinema, jerks.
Look out!
Alright.
You have got to be kidding! So, we meet again, Senor Squid. I picked up a little present for you in Honolulu. Everyone, cover your ears! Say hello to my enormous friend! Now's our chance, my loves. Let's turn this tentacled travesty into fish food.
Must tentacle. Please know what to do. My tentacles could be confused. Oh, it's not considered the same enemy? What the hell, dude? Really? Works on him, huh?
We'll soon have that patched up. Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't any better. Activate the sword slash for stabbing aim in the back. This is shockwave that assails all enemies. A chance to bag buckets of gold coins. You will experience all kinds of incredible items.
Another one bites the dust. Oh, yeah.
Fruitful. Tap power when wielding. Increase power when wielding swords. Huh? Yeah, sure. And that's 18. I only got 5. Let's see. Restores at least 50 HP to a single ally. Don't have enough. So wielding knives. This is charm. Increases charm. Oh, I'm 1 point short. Agility's good though. Increases strength. Let's do that. Don't have no points or anything. Okay.
Thank you, thank you! Darlings, it was nothing, really!
Mahalo, mahalo. Whoever you people are, I can't thank you enough. But I can sure feed you enough. Tonight, we're gonna have a luau to remember, and you're gonna be the guests of honor. Get ready to drink, dance, and fill your belly with fish till you fall down. Come one, come all to Honolulu.
Your friend's a real cutie pie, and strong too. He can whisk me off my feet any day of the week. Sakai, keep looking. It's so much fun sailing with Shivy and the salty stallion. He's my best mate. Aloha o tentacular. Tentacular. Eh. You were amazing in the battle against the tentacular. In fact, I have composed a song to commemorate your victory. Would you care to hear it? Yeah, sure. Very well, I'll call it Aloha o Tentacular. Aloha o Ocean. Aloha o Ocean's daughter, stormy child of stormy waters. The heroes came and bashed your brains. We'll never see your likes again. Masterpiece, wouldn't you agree? And to think, I wrote it in a single night. Sometimes I surprise even myself. Stumbling drunk. Well, I might have had a few tasty beverages. I can still speak with the shipperish. What brings you to our church? Yeah, sure. She had a drink? Okay. Glad the church isn't a bunch of stickumas in this universe, huh? Oh, I'm stronger than the stormy seas and swifter than the ocean breeze. Catch me if you can, I'm a Lulu man. Isn't this a wonderful party, darling? I'm making so many fabulous new friends. Oh, and you simply must try the giant calamari. It's to die for. Are you enjoying the luau, my friend? If it wasn't for you, we'd still be out fighting that squid. But instead, we're back home having a whale of a time. Oh, by the way, looking for Kai, right? That boy doesn't like to party, so you probably won't find him around here. Here he is, the hero who triumphed over the monstrous squid. I must admit, I thought you looked rather weak-kneed. A weak-kneed sort when I first laid eyes on you, but I'm glad I was wrong. Thanks to you, the pearl trade will soon be up and running again, and I'm perfectly placed to profit from it. I can't thank you enough. I've asked around about Kai, but nobody around here has seen him. Seems he's not much of a party person. Michelle's still waiting for us back on the island. We should try to track him down as soon as we can. Oh, you're not trying very hard, girlfriend. Hey, friend, I think you have what it takes to be one heck of a fisherman. What do you say? When your adventure's over, want to come ride boats with us? Nah. you don't mess around, huh? But I know you got more important things to do. Maybe one day, huh? I can't thank you enough, friend. If you hadn't bailed us out, I never would have made it back here to see my favorite girl shaking her stuff. That Kai really grinds my gears. The whole village here is having fun, but he's nowhere to be seen. What's his problem? Woohoo, it feels so good to finally let your hair down after all those days of worry. Thank you, friend.
And where do you think you're going? You're off to look for Kai, aren't you? Well, I'm coming with you. Oh, hello, Veronica. What are you doing out here?
Oh, those stupid fishermen said the party was only for grown-ups, so they couldn't let me in. Is every bar in the world full of stubborn idiots or something? Anyway, you're going to look for Kai, aren't you? I've got nothing better to do, so I might as well join you.
Here we are having the biggest luau in a generation, and Kai still won't join us. Maybe some excuse about having to go down to the dock to fix his friend's boat. It might have been the demon squid's fault, but I still feel bad for leaving my wife and kids alone for so long. From now on, every time I go out to sea, I'm going to bring back a whole pile of pearls to make up for it. Oh, hey. You the guy that beat the Tentacular, right? We owe you one for that, for sure. You should go back to the luau. I bet the rest of us men will be missing their guests of honor already. Unless you got some business with me. You look for a guy called Kai, huh? Sure, that's me. Kai Nu to my mom, but everyone else calls me Kai. What do you want? Remind Kai that Michelle's waiting for him? Yeah, sure.
sorry, but I'm not the man from your story. You must have me mixed up with somebody else.
Don't give us that nonsense. We know you're the only Kai in Honolulu. If you never meant to marry that poor mermaid, you should never have proposed to her.
Hey, go easy on the accusations, will you? People here got no love for mermaids. If they think I do, I'll be in trouble. The Kai you're looking for is my grandfather, Kainoa. I take it you've heard the tale of the mermaid's curse?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, your mother told us all about it. But I can't see what an old fairy tale has to do with anything. You can't keep Michelle waiting any longer.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a fairy tale, it's true. The fisherman from the story, that was my tutu, my grandpa. It all happened 50 years ago, and it happened just like my ma tells it. But the story didn't end there. 10 years after Grandpa got chased out of the village, the kahuna's daughter, Leilani, she married another man, and they had a kid together. After the baby came, the people started to forget about Kainoa and the curse the mermaid put on him. Till one day, another great storm struck, even more violent than the one that sent my grandfather to the bottom of the sea. The kahuna's boat went down, and him and his daughter's new husband went with it. The men who survived went to break the news to Leilani, but when they got there, her and the baby, they were nowhere to be found. The villagers said it was the mermaid's revenge, that she took all 4 of them because she couldn't have Kainoa. So they lit torches and they marched to Saikiki Beach to confront him. When they threw open the door of his hut, they couldn't believe what they saw. He'd been living all alone for the last 10 years, but there he was with a baby in his arms. And the baby, it was dripping with water. They ran off screaming, talking about how he must have had a kid with the mermaid. And that was the last time anyone from the village went to Saikiki.
Wait, but that baby must have been your mother, which would mean she was half mermaid, which would make you...
Cooley, don't even say it. My mother is a human being. My grandpa found her abandoned on the beach and raised her as his own. He never had a kid with a mermaid. That's just a stupid rumor made up by a bunch of superstitious fishermen. If that mermaid really is still out there somewhere waiting for Grandpa, there's something I want you to give her. Meet me on Saikiki Beach. It's on the other side of the cape. You can get there through the chapel at the back of the village. I'll leave the door unlocked.
Yeah, you can just give it to me now, jerk. A fisherman ran up to the church just now. He looked very upset. I do hope it's not another injury. Oh, was that Kai? How strange. I thought he'd be pleased to hear that Michelle was still thinking about him, but he looked rather gloomy. My son just passed through here. He's always He'd been a quiet boy, but he looked like he was biting his lip more than ever. That door leads to Saikiki Beach. It's home to the village graveyard where the souls of the departed are returned to the ocean. Kainu always hated that place. Why would he go there now?
This veil was my tutu's. Ma said when she found him after he died, he was just lying there holding on to it. Guess there was a reason I never threw it away. If you really know where to find that mermaid, I want you to take it to her and tell her he's dead.
Odd receives the lover's veil.
Look, I'm sorry if I was kinda short with you back there, but it hasn't been easy for me and my ma. After Grandpa died, they let her go back to the village and marry a local guy, but it didn't stop folks talking. But she rose above it, turned it into that story show of hers, and now that's how she makes her living. She's a smart woman, tough too. I hate that mermaid for what she's put us through. And I don't want my kids to suffer like we have. The kahuna's finally letting me sail with the other men. The curse is nearly undone. Please, take the veil and let that be an end to it.
Ah. Anything else around here? Oof, ever since the luau began, I've been rushed off my feet, and these boys are showing no signs of slowing down. That's all there is to it, so yeah. Let's go back. Welcome to Honolulu, the seaside paradise of crystal waters and perfect pearls. We hope you enjoy your stay. Ooh, I could probably say that and actually mean it. Thank you, friend. You saved us. Alright, you. I hear you managed to find that Kai bloke. Nice one. The rest of the gang are back on board and ready to get sailing. Let's head to the strand and tell that mermaid what's happened to a bloke, shall we? Who's your boss? Back aboard the stallion then, is it? I knew somebody had a spell. Couldn't remember who it was. It's all the way over there.
else want some? Ha!
Hello again, my friend. I'm so happy you've returned. It's been so long since you went off, I got a bit concerned. I worried that your ship had sunk or Kai had gone away. That's why I'm singing happy songs to keep my tears at bay. But you don't need to know that. Seriously, shut up, Shell. The only thing that matters now is if you're safe and well. So tell me, did you find my Kai? Is he as well as ever? Is he on his way to meet me here so we can be together? Lie to Michelle and tell her Kai is coming to meet her? Nah. I'll tell Michelle the truth. My Kai is dead? That can't be true. I don't believe a word. It's ridiculous. It's ludicrous, ridiculous, preposterous, absurd. Hold on a minute. What's that thing you're holding in your hand? A net of pearls and seashells on a pretty coral band? Odd gives Michelle the lover's veil. The same my Kai made me this veil to wear when we were wed, and clutched it as he passed away. You're saying that he's dead? No, please no, it can't be so. I know he'd never break that promise he made to me. There must be some mistake. How can my Kai have passed away? I nursed him back to health. I simply won't believe it till I've found out for myself. I need to meet the Kai you met and hear it straight from him. Take me to Honolulu. You can set sail, and I can swim. What's that? Why don't I come on board? Oh, thanks, you're very kind, but there's a lot to think about. I'll follow on behind. Now we gotta go back? Are you serious? What the hell? A bunch of busy work. Sorry for earwigging, but I heard that what Michelle told you. Are we headed back to Honolulu or what? Yeah. Lively jubbly, leave it to old Dave. On his friends head back to Honolulu, they drop anchor in the waters, Sakiki Beach, and keep Michelle from the eyes of the fearful fishermen. If the locals see a mermaid, it'll fill their hearts with fear. I'll hide on this abandoned beach and wait for Kai right here. I'm sorry to keep asking, but this is my final plea. Would you please find that man you met and bring him back to me? So, did you give my mermaid the veil? Yep. Mahalo, friends. Thank you. Thank you for making... Sorry for making you take care of that for me. I should do something for you in return. Fix up your ship. Go get you some pearls, maybe? Just say the word. Huh? You want me to go to the Saikiki Beach with you? Why would you want to go to a lonesome place like that? Well, if you're sure that's all you want, I guess a promise is a promise. Lead the way. Aloha. Aloha, Kai. Are these friends of yours? Huh, I thought your boat was your only friend.
Why have you brought me here?
That voice! It's music to my ears! I feel like I could cry. Oh, darling, tell me, is it you? My one and only Kai?
Yeah, I'm Kai. Do I know you? What? You're a mermaid.
Oh, silly me. I'm always far too quick to jump for joy. You don't know me, I don't know you. You're not my darling boy.
No, I'm not. The man you loved, he was my grandfather. But he's not here anymore.
My darling Kai, my one true love, the one that I adored. You died alone and friendless on this cold and windswept shore? Oh, how could I forget we mermaids live 500 years? Quick as a flash, a human life just ups and disappears. Without Kai, hours seem to pass too slowly to be true. But now I see cruel time was flowing faster than I knew. Thanks for finding Kai for me. You've been a proper friend. To trace my love across the sea until the bitter end. I said I would reward you, and I mean to pay that debt. You'll find your prize upon the selfsame island where we met. I'm sorry I can't come along and see you on your way, but now I'm here, I can't go back. I think I have to stay.
Michelle sings a wishing melody that reverberates off the cliffs above.
I waited for you so long, through sun and stormy weather. But now it's time, at long last, we're going to be together.
Your granddad's hands, you know. So soft yet strong and honest. The hands of one who'd never ever make a faithless promise. A mermaid who sets foot on land will perish in the brine. But that's all right. I got to meet my darling one last time. If I had been a human, or if he had been like me, perhaps we could have lived together, happy as can be. But I'm a mermaid. He's a man. There's no point asking why. He was my one true love. But now, it's time to say goodbye.
I can't stop thinking I've seen her somewhere before. Of course! Grandpa's cabin!
What's this? A letter?
This is Grandpa's handwriting. Dearest beloved, ever since you saved me on the day of the great storm, the dream of one day being reunited with you is all I have lived for. But now I fear that dream is over. Forgive me, my darling, but I cannot keep my promise. Some years after my boat was burned and I was exiled to this beach, the fishing fleet was hit by another great storm, and many people lost their lives. The kahuna and his daughter Leilani's husband were among them. One night, not long afterward, I saw a woman standing on the cliffs. She had a baby in her arms. It was Leilani, the woman who was once to be my wife. With her father and husband gone, she had lost all hope and all reason. I called out to her, but in her grief, she could not hear me. Before my disbelieving eyes, she threw herself into the ocean. I tried to save them. I did everything I could, but only the baby survived.
You're sure you're fine to row back home? You're not in any pain? I wish you'd let me keep you till you're fighting fit again.
Don't worry about me, Michelle. You fixed me up real good. I'm fitter than ever.
Kai, I know you've got to go. There's things you have to do. Just promise me you'll be back soon. I'll wait right here for you.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry, Michelle. I can't leave. I can't just be thinking of myself anymore. This child needs me. The villagers say you put a curse on me, but it's only because they don't understand. They don't want what happened to me to happen to anybody else. You have to forgive them. They don't know you like I do. They don't know you at all, and what they don't know, they fear. I sometimes wonder if you're still sitting there on that rock, still waiting for me to return. But it's too late for me now. I'll never make it back there. I'll understand if you can never forgive me, but I want you to know one thing. I love you. I always will. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so hard on you. Without you, I'd never have known all of this. Never met Michelle. All this time, I hated that mermaid for what she did to my grandfather. But now I see how he really felt. He wasn't cursed. He really loved her.
It's a painting of a beautiful mermaid wearing the lover's veil. I'm sorry for making you do all that stuff for me and my family, but thanks. Because of you, my eyes are finally open. In my heart of hearts, I think I hated my grandpa more than I hated the mermaid who cursed him. I was ashamed. But now I know the truth. He wasn't cursed. He was in love. Ah, it's the same thing, yeah. Well, that was actually a nice little side story. But these are the reasons why this is still the #1 JRPG. Gives you all that classic gameplay, and it weaves a really well told story. And even though these games don't come out as often as a Final Fantasy, I think it's because they don't come out as often that they can take their time and do something really special when they get released. Why don't we stop it there? This is audap, you're watching Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age on PC in 4K. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.